Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So today's reading is a collective reading, so it's a one-off reading talking about your person, and the title of this reading I think is going to be, they decide they belong with you and make you an offer, okay? That's the title of the reading based on the cards that I got, but we'll see, how it comes out. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for tuning in, and especially to my old subscribers, the ones who've been here for a while. You guys are the real MVPs. You are very much appreciated for your continued support. And those of you who've gotten private readings from me, I can't thank you enough. It does keep the channel going along with your likes, and just tuning in is really appreciated. So if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. So for whoever tuned into this reading, it's a general collective reading, so keep in mind energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. Apply it how it resonates and don't try to force it to fit. But for the collective who is watching this, we're going to get into this looking at the relationship, okay? The connection with this person, the one that brought you to the reading, the one on your mind. So we're going to look at thoughts, feelings, past, present, future, and outcome, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. The card representing the viewer is the Two of Swords. So you guys could be a strong air sign or have it strong in your chart. Don't have to, but this is your energy. So look at the picture. It could tell you something about your energy at present. What I'm getting here as it relates to this connection is that you're being avoidant or indecisive today, okay? Avoidant, indecisive towards this person. Maybe you have a tendency toward escapism. There's something that maybe you're not wanting to see about the situation, okay? Because see, the blindfold and the emotions is represented by water. All of that is behind this person. So this person's not really looking at something right now. Could be that you're wishy-washy and change your mind frequently toward this relationship or in general. This is Moon and Libra energy. So yeah, maybe you are, on one day you really feel like this is the person for you. On another day you feel like absolutely not. Something like that is coming through. I'm also getting another message here. If you're not taking care of your physical health or your mental health, then please start doing so. Okay, some of you need to hear that. Also, I'm getting that you could work in a field where, like, being very, almost like brutally impartial and neutral is very important. So, something about that. But overall, I just get that maybe you ghosted this person or blocked them, or you're ignoring this person, which is interesting. You're not dealing with them. But you're here watching the reading about them because you do want to know, but you don't want to deal with them. So something's happened. Let's see your person. So your person is coming across as the Judgment. Very intense energies. So this could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Okay, we've got 2 here both times. Somebody could have a 2 life path or 2 in their numerology. This is the kind of relationship that would require like radical patience or radical balance, because it would really be easy to get out of balance and go to extremes for one or both of you here. Okay. So this person is going through a transformation, and they're all about that. At a personal level, they're always evolving. This is somebody too that likes to dig beneath the surface of things, and I don't know if that's evident or not. It's almost like the detective energy that we associate with Scorpio. So this person definitely likes to dig beneath the surface of things, even if that's something that they would never admit to. I'm also getting this person has kind of like I'm hearing boyish good looks or just girlish good looks, depending on who you're here for. They could have blonde hair. Don't have to. I don't know why I'm being drawn to those things when other times I'm not, but that must be for someone. And I'm getting a timeless style that they stick to. So like this person found a style that sticks, like that works for them, and they've just kind of stuck with it. They might be attractive in like a dark sort of way, as in, I don't know if that dark means like moody, scorpionic sort of way, right? Dark, that could be that. Excuse me. But what I'm mostly getting with this Judgment card is that this person feels like they are actually an excellent judge of character. So they could be very psychic, even very intuitive. They can see right through people. This is really giving a lot of those vibes. There, basically there is no fooling this person. So if you're in the Two of Swords energy, maybe you're trying to psychically block this person because you can tell that they can tell things about you without really even needing to try. Or maybe you've blocked them on social media because you don't want them seeing into your business, and you have a sense that maybe they're doing that, or that's their pattern, or that's something that you know about this person. But your energy is blocked, and maybe you're doing that intuitively because on some level you know that this person can see beneath the surface of things. But the question is, like, why are you blocking them? Like, why do you feel the need to do that? Is it a protection mechanism? And if so, like, what's the deal? But I'm not getting negative vibes from this person, but I just have to point that out because it's pretty obvious to me. There's you kind of like blocking, and then this person being very like observant and intuitive, and I'm hearing inquisitive, but also just very a very good judge of character, very good at seeing beneath the surface of things. Like I said before, there is no fooling this person. This person could be working in some sort of a legal field or profession. I think I already mentioned that. Maybe you guys know each other through that route, something to do with legality. Doesn't have to be, but I'm going to say it because it's coming through. My regulars know I always tell the truth. I always say what I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting. But whatever field this person is, this is somebody that they could be at the top of their career or at the top of their field, or they have the potential to get to the very top. See how this angel is above everybody else? Maybe in communications of some kind. Doesn't have to be, but this person definitely has that potential. And so if this sounds like your person, this is probably the reading for you. And again, it can be the other way around, but is there anything else? This is a major arcana card, so it's got a lot to say. This is a very strong, intense energy, like I said, with this person. I feel like this person is healing and transforming, and they're somebody that helps others to heal and transform, at least to see things from a different perspective or from a different light. Some of you, this person has been harsh with you, or they have a way of speaking that's kind of harsh, or that you take the wrong way, or it rubs you the wrong way, or something along those lines. So maybe they're making you take off your blindfold when you don't want to take off your blindfold and see things that maybe you don't want to see, or they have done that in the past. But I'm getting the message that this person isn't harsh just for the sake of being harsh. This is somebody that feels that you need a wake-up call. And again, if you are in this Two of Swords energy, whoever is in this Two of Swords energy does need a wake-up call. This person's here to give it. Okay? Maybe they don't know why they feel the need to do that. They could be divinely guided to do that, though. Maybe that's part of your, soul contract or something. But in their minds, whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing that might be interpreted as harsh, from you or to you, they're doing it for your own good. So they might actually say to you, don't take it personally. I'm doing this out of tough love. Now, I'm just the messenger. I'm not here, whatever. I'm just telling you what I'm getting here. This person might say, don't take it personally. I'm doing this out of tough love. Whatever they're doing, whatever they've said, that's kind of their energy towards this whole thing right now. So let's look at your guys' feelings. Now, you feel towards this person, the King of Swords. So maybe you feel like this person is King of Swords. King of Swords can be harsh. When he's in his shadow energy, he generally tends to be as fair as possible, diplomatic, objective, cool-headed, making like intelligent or logical decisions, that sort of thing. But when he communicates, he can be quite critical, especially in love. Like he could love you to death, but still find things to criticize about you, and a sensitive person would take that the wrong way, or just maybe any person, except for perhaps the Queen of Swords would take that, some kind of way. Also, though, when I first pulled this card, I felt like you have embodied some of this King of Swords energy. Like you have gained clarity around this relationship. Whether you want to move on completely or talk about a potential reconciliation, you probably have the intention of letting this person know exactly where you're coming from, letting your intentions be known. So some of you are in communication with this person, but it's kind of touch and go communication, or it's a little hard edged communication. It's not real soft, ooey gooey communication. But even if you're not, it's like the potential for communication would include some really direct and honest like communication. So I feel like, you guys have that in common. I definitely get that you do want to do the right thing, for them and for the relationship. Don't forget about yourself though, because I didn't hear that you're trying to do the right thing for everyone. You're trying to do the right thing for them and the relationship. So that's kind of an interesting message. I think you do know what you want. Like I said, you are indecisive. Some of you go back and forth or wishy-washy sometimes. But deep down inside, I'm getting the message that you are clear on what you want, even if you can't admit it to yourself. So maybe that's what this whole thing is about with this judgment energy, this wake-up call that this person is trying to give you, or even the universe is trying to give you, is to get that mask off your eyes so that you can face like your feelings for better or for worse. This is about admitting to at least yourself what you really want to happen here, because it might not be what you think it is, or it might be different from what it once was, or there might be something that you're afraid to admit to yourself about what you want here. But I definitely get that for the majority of you, you're willing to do whatever it takes to move this relationship forward. And I'm hearing under the right circumstances. So you're not just going to like accept anything, which is good. I think you take this whole situation very seriously, and your responsibilities about the situation seriously. Hearing responsibilities for some reason. So how do they feel towards you? This is a lot of air energy, you guys. I mean, I pulled the cards and this is just what came out. Lots of air energy. Air is about thought, communication. It's not the warmest and fuzziest energy to have in a love reading, I gotta be honest. But apparently you're both thinking about each other a lot. And when this person thinks about you, they're thinking very deep thoughts. And those thoughts have to do with a new beginning and communication. So you both think about talking with one another a lot, okay? It's like this person feels like, they've had a breakthrough in your relationship. They've come to a realization. These two cards mirror each other. They're both about realization. They've come to a realization that you were great for them. If this is an ex or somebody from the past, which for a lot of you probably is, but doesn't have to be. But there's something going on here where they've had like a realization and realizing, what's good about you and how great you were for them or you are for them. And it's what I'm getting with all these communication cards is that, at some point, if not presently, at some point you were really easy for this person to talk to. Maybe you're one of the few people that could take the way that they speak and be constructive about it. They probably went too far at some point maybe and hurt your feelings, but I think they really liked the way you guys communicated either way, regardless. They just liked the way that you communicated. And they've also figured out that the grass is not greener, where they are currently. So that's coming through. And because it's an ace, it's all about starting a new cycle with you. So they feel like talking about starting a new cycle with you. And they, want the communication to be good. They want to communicate with you. If you've blocked them, obviously you've made it difficult for them. But they want the communication to be good. And they feel like, that they are, they're able to be open and honest now about everything with you. That's what they feel like they can do. They feel like they can be open and honest with you because they do feel like you guys communicate so well together. You even could work well together, and they're just ready for the next step. So that's what we're getting there about how this person feels about you. So let's look into the past energies between the two of you. We've got the Knight of Swords, which again, more Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and more communication energy. Some tough love energy here. And so it looks like, one or both of you felt like you knew exactly where you stood with each other in the past. And you knew exactly where this relationship was headed in the past. There was clarity about, what you were looking for, whether that was friends with benefits or marriage, right? That was talked about. So if this is a reading where you feel like this person completely was vague and wasn't direct and never let you know anything about what their intentions were, or where you felt you were doing that, then this part of the reading might not be for you, because this is talking about clarity about what you guys were looking for. So it just, at the very least, you guys were both very serious about what you said, whatever that was. I'm getting deep conversations, very pinpoint conversations, very cerebral, thoughtful conversations. In the past, it looks like between the two of you, it was serious talk here. And it could have been that the truth hurt, but at least the truth was being told. So that's there. The present energy is the Three of Swords. So probably you are broken up from this person, or some words were spoken which were hurtful. Some of you are separated by like geographical distance, but there's distance nonetheless between the two of you at present here. And so when I looked into this a little bit further, what I felt was that this person is heartbroken over the relationship. So they're being strong. That tried to come out. The Strength card, Leo energy. And some of you, this person is heartbroken over the fact that they broke your heart. So if you think that this person, you know, ran away or whatever happened in the past, said what they said and hurt you or anything like that, and they didn't care and they don't care, the Three of Swords says that they do care. They do care about hurting you if they hurt you, or if they're hurting you right now. They do care about that. Yeah. I'm hearing the devil may care. You might think that this person doesn't care. You might think that it's like, oh, the devil may care. But no, this person does care. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Because the King of Cups is a very caring person, but the Emperor is a very strong person. So if this person saw that this attachment was becoming something other than what you discussed previously, or that it was unhealthy or not right in some way, and they thought that the grass would be greener on the other side, that's why they went in a different direction. It wasn't because they didn't care about you. And with the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups, for some of you watching, this person actually loves you. But the Emperor is the type of person that will give you tough love, and they will make the hard decisions regardless of how they feel about it, because they want to protect themselves and they want to protect you from a wrong situation. They feel like it's their responsibility to take lead. So some of you are dealing with your divine masculine, but you know, I'm definitely getting that at the very least you guys are both hurting regarding this connection. So whenever this connection comes up, pops in your mind or anything like that, or their mind, there is this energy of, you know, hurting regarding this connection. And maybe they've come to that realization that hurting others only hurts themselves and only hurts, you know, you can't really get away with, you know, hurting someone else, because it's going to come back and bite you. So that's what I'm getting as well. And someone here could also have gotten some bad news. I'm not getting that for the majority of you, but maybe you heard something that was upsetting. They heard something, because all this communication, right? Maybe the bad news was that you weren't on the same page after all. When you thought that this was going in a certain direction, you learned otherwise. So whatever it is, this Three of Swords is like the hot, fast pain that comes from touching your hand to the stove. And it sucks in the moment, but you just snatch your hand back and you quickly heal from it. So it's not the end of the world, is what I'm getting here. Although it might feel like it. So in the future, we've got the Knight of Cups. So this means that your person is wanting to bring in a love offer. You guys might have or might be going your separate ways, but in the future we're seeing a love offer. If you are separated by geographical distance, they could be making some sort of a romantic gesture from a distance, or even talk to you about relocating. Like some of you found out this person had to move for work or was moving locations, and that was upsetting. But this person wants to make the effort to come back around and still see you despite that. But this is, we saw with the Ace of Swords and now the Knight of Cups, that this person could want want a new beginning with you. And in the future, they could be reaching out and making you that love offer. They could want to offer you an apology, but either way, this person will be in a romantic mood and potentially very open to another try at your relationship. So it is indicating a new start. It's indicating a whirlwind romance. That looks very likely, but only time will tell if this person and their romantic advances towards you will become something steady, or if it will simply just kind of like fade away in time, right? Because it is a night energy, so it's like, what's going to happen? I see you guys talking for sure, and I think this person will open up to how happy you made them, and they will say some things that will make you happy, and they will open up about their feelings to some extent that will make you happy. So at the very least, we've got that. So what is the outcome? Excuse me, the big message from Spirit and the outcome that you need to know. The Moon card is the outcome that says it's complicated. So it's complicated for this person. They're always evolving. They're always changing. It looks like they are an ambitious person. They know that they want a new beginning with you. They feel badly if they hurt you. If you hurt them, they still feel badly over that. So this is a complicated outcome. So while this person with that energy is a very decisive person usually, regarding you, their emotions are muddied and confused. So, yeah. So if earlier in the reading I was talking about them being decisive and all of that, and you're like, well, not really. Well, because it's you. There's something about this connection that makes this person tired. It makes them tired is what I'm getting. Why is that? I'm getting work and family issues. They would want to offer you more than they can offer you. But also there could be work and family issues as well that interferes in the connection. But kind of, okay. This person, for some of you watching, this is someone who is afraid of never getting over you, or afraid of losing you, or losing you completely. There's some fear here with the Moon card, Cancerian, Piscean energy. But even though they have these fears, at the same time, they're unprepared to commit to you. Again, it has to do with their responsibilities. There is a lack of surety on this person's part, like they're not sure how to proceed at this time. This is a time that they need for space and for healing. The Moon is about, things evolving over time, so it just kind of asks you to, just be kind to them and be kind to yourself in the meantime, because this has to evolve over time. There's some sort of conflict about just knowing what to do, about the heartbreak, how to have this new beginning, how to make that happen, how to move it forward, but it needs time to move forward. They can see a future with you, but they need to be strong, I guess, and take a leap of faith. They want to inspire you to work on this. They know that they have to inspire you to work on this and to get out of your head about it and give them another chance. And also, get over their nerves about communicating with you and contacting you. So your advice is the Queen of Cups. So what this is basically saying is to listen to your heart. You're kind of not trying to do that right now if you're in that Two of Swords energy. Maybe you're taking a break from listening to your heart because it's too painful. It's after all, it's got 3 swords through it. But this is saying, when you're ready, listen to your heart. Use the 3D as feedback as to what you're thinking and feeling, because that's all the world is a mirror to show us what we're thinking and feeling, and then, adjust your inner state as necessary to get your preferred results here. So if you're wearing a blindfold and you're just trying to block things from happening, from seeing things, I'm hearing from thinking things. If you're trying to block stuff, you're not receiving the feedback necessary to chart a better course for yourself. So this is saying, to allow yourself to see things and to allow yourself to follow your heart again. The Queen of Cups can also tell you that you need to listen closely to others. Some of you aren't listening to this person, or you weren't listening in the past, and that's why they had to be harsh with you, maybe. I don't know, the Queen is somebody that is an active listener. She really understands, people. And so this is saying to embody that energy more. Listen closely to others. Let them express themselves freely. You can find understanding by practicing compassionate listening. So people will tell you who they are if you listen to them. So and another thing is that it just can simply say, take care of whomever needs you, especially if it's you. It's like, take care of yourself. And I said that before. Some of you aren't taking proper care of your mental and physical health. And so it seems like you're scared of something. And that moon card is also talking about, being scared as well. Maybe scared to let things evolve over time, scared of getting hurt again, scared of your feelings because they're confusing. Scared that this person will never commit to you or they'll never come back. Lots of fear coming through here. So let's get a card from the romance angels for the viewer. And if this reading is resonating and you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and I appreciate it. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. It is a video recorded reading and there are a lot of different ways in which you can order. So check that out. Let's get a card, please. We've got express your love and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. So if given the opportunity to talk with this person, you don't necessarily need to express like all your love unless you are guided to do so. After all, the Queen of Cups was the card that came out as your advice, and she is somebody that communicates her love, and the guidance was to follow your heart. So if your heart is telling you to express that, then go ahead and do that. But it's also saying in order to leave the past behind and make the most out of the situation and look to the future, you're going to have to do some fancy footwork with yourself, especially in your mind regarding your thoughts on how to overcome this Three of Swords, this heartache in this situation. And the best way to do that is just to take the lessons and, take the good and what you've learned and then just leave the past behind. So take the lessons with you, but leave the pain of the past behind in order to enter into a new realm, into a new level in the connection, and to have this new beginning. In order to make that happen and manifest that, that's what you're going to need to do. Yeah, I keep opening up on the Three of Swords. Some of you are really caught in the heartache of the situation. But there is a solid new beginning here. Some of you wanted to marry this person and to receive an engagement ring and consider this person your twin flame, or you just wanted to marry this person. Some of you could be here about a spouse presently, or you were working towards that. That's really where you saw this going. Like you really felt happy. You really felt like this was the one, and then, things didn't work out. And I'm sorry to see that. You need to continue healing. And the way to do that is to ask for help if you need it and face your feelings. And maybe some family members can help you. But you do have to do some fancy footwork to kind of cajole yourself into admitting the things that you don't want to see, and sort of like accepting the situation, and then releasing what no longer serves you and unblocking your heart. So definitely unblock your heart, even if it's not verbally telling this person how you feel. Unless you're guided to do that, this is about expressing your love by opening up your heart, getting those swords away from your chest. Her hands are over her heart, blocking her. She's in this King of Swords energy. And really what needs to happen is you need to open that heart up. Open that heart up. With an open heart comes clarity. That'll help it to heal. You can't stay stuck in this place. Not if you want to be happy, and you deserve to be happy. So let's get a card of guidance from this deck here, viewer. Yeah, write it down. Trust in the process. The universe has received your order. Know and feel that it is yours, that it's done. Writing brings it into physical form. So go ahead and write down what you want to happen in your life and with this person. And just, you know, that's a safe place to pour your heart out. And then that'll be a step in the right direction for your healing. And also it's a way in which you can manifest those things. It just kind of like helps your mind narrow down, you know, like drown out the noise of negative thinking, and instead focus on the things that make you feel good. Focus on living from the end of the state of the wish fulfilled in order to align with the desired outcome. Because some of you are really like kind of stuck in your thinking, and you need to loosen up. And the way to do that is to do it in a safe realm, like writing it down. Okay, that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you next time.